Hey, shalom, shalom, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops, the great millstone, peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing this word of truth with sincerity. This brother Max coming back with the lesson of the spirit of power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. And this is going to be a walk and talk lesson. Impromptu, just in the spirit. As we turn on the recorder, actually, I was just kind of meditating upon a couple of things that I definitely wanted to go into a lesson, just just kind of see where the spirit's going to take me. I'm just, on my little daily walk. Which comes to mind, I wanted to do a video. I'm going to still do it, Lord's will, about how having a good diet and exercise, how it can help you. Really mandatory in this truth, especially in these last days in which we need all the help that we can get. But aside from that, just on my walk, and I was just thinking about some things, meditating on some things. This scripture came to mind in John, a title also. So let's see where the spirit take it. I don't think this should be too long. It could just be like just a real short hit, a quick hit. But the title, let me see if I remember, Understanding the Prophecies gives you comfort and contentment, something like that. Okay, understanding the prophecies, understanding the scriptures, understanding, where we're at and the things that are getting ready to come as far as, the hour of temptation, stuff like that, as well as the promises and the kingdom that's already prepared for it. Let's open up actually there, John 14, right? There's a kingdom. There's a kingdom already prepared. So keeping that in mind, that gives us believers a certain level of contentment. Okay, and just going across this street. Just give me a moment. That gives us a certain level of contentment and comfort that these people in the world, they don't have. Okay? Even those that boast themselves in understanding the scriptures, they truly, really don't understand what this thing is about. That's why we can sit back and just preach and allow Yahweh Shai Shai to do his thing. And we just fall in that order and just do what the Lord tells us to do. He didn't tell us to grab arms. He didn't tell us to try to build schools. He didn't tell us to get on a plane and go to different continents, go to different countries and try to wake up the elect. He just told us to eat this roll and then go out and speak to the children of Israel in these major cities here in Babylon the Great. And then you have certain brothers being raised up in different parts of the earth. But this thing is really simple, right? And just bearing the indignation of the Lord, right? You can actually find comfort in that. You can find comfort in the indignation of the Lord, okay? Because we understand that it's for a very small moment, and that makes us content in the things that we have. Not saying that the flesh is going to want other things, but we are the spirit to keep us back in check. To keep us back on the straight and the narrow, right? So John 14, we have a level of comfort and content. We have a level of comfort that really nobody else in the world has. Okay. Oh, this is spirit. John 14:1. Let not your heart be troubled. See. Meaning your mind. Let not your mind be troubled. Okay, us believers. Okay, ye believe in the Most High, believe also in me. All right. So if you believe in Yahweh, if you believe in the only one power, then you understand, and you will believe in His Son. Okay. In my Father's house, okay, are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. Okay, so the Lord is saying, hey, pretty much there's a kingdom set up. Many mansions. Which brothers lived in a mansion before? Now, I briefly stayed in a mansion. Okay, but it was a low level. It was nothing to even boast about. All right, but which one of any of us actually lived in a mansion? You know, a estate with acres of land with servants. Okay, Yahushua is saying that's prepared. Okay, I would have told you I go to prepare a place for you. See, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again. And Yahushua's second return is going to be with the chariots. Okay, and that prophecy is speaking. Okay, the chariot sighting. So much so that you have the devil and the man of sin, Esau, Edom. Okay, starting with the wicked elite. They're actually trying to use and change the narrative on what those vehicles are, those unidentifiable aerial phenomenons, as they call them now, UAPs. They're trying to change the I just said it, the mindset behind them, the narrative. Excuse me. They're trying to change the narrative behind them, really to deceive the people. Okay, really to deceive the Israelites, because we are the only people on the planet Earth speaking of those vehicles as salvation. Again, we are the only people on the earth, okay, speaking, the so-called UAPs, as they call them. We know what they are. They're the chariots of Israel, okay. The chariots is what got us out of ancient Egypt, okay. And the chariots are going to come and deliver us in a even more spectacular. We're going to actually get beamed. Lord's will, we of that number. We're going to actually get beamed up into the chariot. Okay. And our bodies are going to be changed. That's going to be when the second death comes. That's when the nuclear missiles fly. That's when Yahushua comes. Okay. And he's saying he's going to come again in the same way that he went up. You can read about that. It's the same way he's going to come. Okay. In those chariots. So we're the only people on the earth speaking to these things as salvation. That's why the scriptures say in Wisdom of Solomon, the strangeness of their salvation, right? Because they're not, these people are through, of course, the psyops of Esau, Edom. They're looking at it as a malignant, evil thing, which the scriptures do say it is an evil thing to them. The chariots are evil, okay, to the wicked. You can read Zechariah the 5th chapter, there's many other scriptures. Okay, 2nd Ezra the 13th chapter, realm against realm. Okay, yeah, they are an evil thing towards the wicked. They are an evil thing towards Esau and the other nations. That's why you have the war in heaven. Okay, the nations down here on the earth, starting with the dragon. Okay, going against Michael, the chief prince, which is the angel under Yahushua. They're going to try to fight. And we already know how that's gonna pan out for them, right? But again, we are the only ones speaking, all right, to the fact that these vehicles are salvation. It says, "If I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. There ye may be also." Okay, meaning one with Yahweh, so shall they be in the air. I forget exactly. We're going to meet Yahushua in the air, and so shall we be with him. Okay, eternal. Meaning we're going to be totally connected, okay, on a whole nother level, a whole different dimension, okay, of power, of unity with Yahushua, with the Heavenly Father, as Yahushua is, so are we going to be. Okay, we're going to be like unto him as well, right, with those bodies. Let me just walk. He's driving hella crazy. Almost got hit by your black woman driving super crazy out of a driveway. totally her fault, you know. But let me go into John. We'll probably try to make this quick, okay? But this truth gives us believers a complete level of comfort and contentment here in Babylon the Great, because we're not searching for the riches, right? We understand that all these things are corrupt. We're not searching for glory. Okay, we're going to receive the glory. The Lord said in Zephaniah that we're going to receive praise and fame. Okay, and this praise and fame is going to be an eternal praise and fame. It's not going to be a short moment. Okay, a short moment of your 15 minutes of fame here in Babylon the Great. Okay, this is going to be an eternal name. So we're okay with being the poor. We're okay with not selling out, because we very well know that there's something far greater than something that you can attain on this earth. So our mind is not focused on these things. Our mind is not focused. We don't get all the women. We don't get all the clothes. We don't get all the cars. We don't get all the fame. We don't get all the glory. Right? We don't have the best of the best. We don't eat the best food. We don't live in the best areas. We're not concerned with those things. Okay, before you coming into this truth, you were concerned with these things. Okay, these things plagued your mind. This is why you wanted to be a rapper. You wanted to be an entertainer, right? You wanted, I'm going to be an actor. I'm going to be a basketball player. I'm going to be a boxer. I'm going to do something in the film industry. I'm going to do something in the sports industry. I'm going to build a business. I'm going to be a real estate mogul. We ain't worried about none of that. Okay, because this truth, let's bring this out. We'll just probably close it up. Maybe one more. Yeah, let's do that. You know what? Before we go here, we'll close it there. Let's go to, I believe that's 2 Peter, is it 2? All right. Or is it 3? We'll find it. Just bear with me. Right. 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heaven. Now the day of the Lord is not going to come as a thief in the night to us. Okay, that it's not going to come as a thief in the night. We already know that the day of the Lord fastly approaches. We already know about the secret counsel of the wicked. We know about the different tactics of the devil. We're not ignorant of these things. So when these things come, just like the whole, the prior lockdown of 2020, now it surprised us. And it's just like, oh damn, Esau's actually making his move. Let's see where the Most High takes this. But we weren't caught off guard. Okay, we weren't caught off guard like the rest of these people. They were completely caught off guard. Okay, and they're still suffering the ramifications of that event. And more events are like that are going to take place in the very near future. We're at the point where it's any day now. While you got people trying to become social media influencers, right? Everybody now have a social media page. They have a TikTok. They have an Instagram. They're a motivational speaker. They're trying to become the next podcaster. They're trying to be the next prankster, socialite, right? Yeah, because you could do some folly and you could get $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month. Some of these companies will give you for being a goddamn reprobate. Okay, but if you speak truth, you're gonna get banned. You're gonna get excommunicated. You're gonna get deplatformed. Okay, you're gonna get demonetized. They just demonetized Russell Brand. Okay, which he speaks certain truths and stuff like that. And I remember he went off platform some months back because YouTube was messing with him. But YouTube officially now has demonetized him, and that's a bag too. Okay, that you get followers on like a YouTube or something. and you getting hits, you getting millions of hits or hundreds of thousands of hits, especially if you getting millions of hits, you making a nice living. Okay, you could say goodbye to all the you could say goodbye to the 9 to 5 life, the 9 to 5 life. You can be upwards of making 10, 20, 30, 40, $100,000 a month. Some of these guys make millions of dollars a month just by them having an audience, okay, and them, having, that's just the YouTube channel. That's not even including the sponsorships. Because if they, the sponsors, the people that want to sell goods are like, well, this person has if they have an audience like this, we can make money. So they'll give them products. They'll give them, they'll cut a check. Twitch streaming, million dollar deals. Twitch streamers. But what do they have to do? They have to push that same agenda. So we ain't looking for all that. We don't care about none of that. Okay. We already know that this thing is getting ready to go down, and a lot of people are about to lose. Okay, the wicked is about to lose. These average, everyday people here in America, chasing a bag, want to become doctors, want to become lawyers, want to become flight attendants, want to do this, want to do that. The Most High is going to stop all that in its place. Okay, and it's going to be police state. It's going to be lockdown. And who's the only ones that's going to know about this to the extent of having hope of being delivered? It's the Israelites, because you have a lot of people, okay, that understand about digital currencies, that understand about the plans of the elites. It's clear, it's there, okay? And actually seeing the lockdowns, some of the guys that I followed prior to the lockdown, they moved out of America. They bugged out because they couldn't believe that they were actually pulling this psyop, and nobody else was seeing it. So you're gonna even have a greater lockdown. You're gonna have greater things that are going to happen, and a lot of people are going to bug out. A lot of people are going to fight against the government. It tells you that in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. Okay, they're going to have an artificial famine. There's going to be great tribulation on the earth, but the only ones that are going to be stable and firm and understand and still have comfort, still have comfort in that time. Now I'm going to say this story again. It could be a little redundant. I say it every once in a while. We need, during the time of 2020, when they were doing all the lockdowns, and over here in the West, San Francisco area, Bay Area, they was locking down heavy. I believe we were the first ones to, San Francisco was the first ones to lock down. Then I believe it was New York. Okay, I'm at the grocery store, and it's a whole thing to go to the grocery store. You know what I mean? Yeah, they got the lines and the masks, but when I got up to the register, the lady's like, "Wow, you just so calm." Now, mind you, I had a mask on. Like, you just like calm, like. So I took that as, because I was calm. I'm like, man, it's all. I'm actually mad. I'm like, man, I can't wait to get home. Man. I'm tired. I don't go home. Everybody bugging the hell out. You can see fear in people's eyes, and I'm just calm, just cool, collected. And she noticed that even with a mask on. So it's going to be noticeable when that time of great distress, when that time of great evil comes. The men of the Lord are going to be rock solid, okay? They're going to have that foundation like it talks about in Matthew, the 7th chapter. 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And you people are going to be part of those elements, because we're made up of elements. Esau will tell you that. You're made of H2O. 70-80% of your body is made of H2O. You got nitrogen. Your 20% of your body is sodium. It's in your bones. You got potassium. You got niacin. You got pantothenic acid. Okay, you got bacteria. Right? Esau will go on and on. You even got trace levels of gold. You have trace minerals. Look that up. You have trace minerals. Selenium. Okay, copper, gold, uranium. Your body is also made up of uranium. The same plutonium. Your body is also made up of plutonium. Very, very small traces amounts. Okay, so those are all elements. So you people are going to be part of the elements that are gonna. Let's read it again. And the elements shall melt. You're gonna melt. Okay. With fervent heat. Let's look at this word fervent. This is what's coming. And this gives us comfort. Okay? This gives us stability. That word koso, to burn up, set fire to suffer with feverish burning, to be parched with fever. This means to be set on fire, heat, to burn with heat. Okay? So let's go back. We'll finish this and then we'll finish up in John. It says, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. All these things that these people are, tirelessly working at to fulfill their particular lust. Even Esau Edom's lust of his New World Order agenda. That's going to be burned up. You people's hopes and your dreams, that's going to be burned up. Okay? All these, people, getting the new Lamborghini. When them, in the world, those cars used to look good. The Lamborghini and the Range Rover and this and that. Now, those cars, they look ugly. Okay? Even these women, the same thing. Everything is just bland. It's the same thing over and over again. Okay? It's just dead. Okay? Yeah, because it's dead to the men of the Lord. Okay? And it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Okay? So meaning what type of person should you be in these last days? Okay? Should you be focusing on worldly things? Absolutely not. Let's finish up in this last one right here. John 8. 32. And ye shall know the truth, right? This truth that we speak of. And the truth shall make you free. You see what I'm saying? Free from the yokes of the flesh, meaning the cares and affairs, the lust of this world. Okay? That gives us, this truth gives us a comfort that money can't buy. Okay? The scriptures talk, Yahushua said, rest with me. Okay? Okay, take his yoke upon him. Take his yoke upon you, for it is, it's light. I'm vaguely paraphrasing. I'm messing it up, but you get the gist. Okay, so hey, I pray the lessons edifying. Until next time, shalom to the left.